You're on.
Communications Talk 2, the issue. Waste which is potentially hazardous to health or the environment is classified as hazardous waste. Mercury is one such waste. It is a neurotoxin used or produced in the burning of coal, the production of chlorine, and the mining of gold. According to the EPA, coal plants alone account for more than 40% of all mercury production by humans. Because mercury is elemental, it cannot be broken down in the environment and thus can remain a threat indefinitely. The side effects of mercury are brain and organ damage, birth defects, and mental retardation in babies. Mercury is only one of many harsh elements and chemicals that are used in industry which are dangerous to both humans and the environment. Industries should be held responsible for what they put into the environment, and they should be pressured to make changes that will reduce the amount of waste produced, as well as the danger it presents to society. Today, I'd like to explain how industrial waste production has changed in recent years, highlight how it affects the environment, and discuss the known and potential threats it poses to society. As society grows and develops, so does the industry that fuels it. With the advancement of industry comes new technologies and products, but also new byproducts and wastes. Since the Industrial Revolution, when the foundry fires were sparked, to this point today, there has been inadequate management of the waste produced by the industrial sector. For years now, the two main methods of managing this waste have been incineration or landfills. However, this trend cannot continue. Burning the waste pollutes the atmosphere by generating toxic chemicals, and though burying it may help decompose organic matter, the inorganics, such as plastics and metals, do not decompose. And landfills regularly leach chemicals into the water tables around them. The result of this ineffective management of wastes is damage to the environment. Industrial waste has a variety of negative effects on different areas of the environment. Water, air, and organisms are all affected. Chemical leakages, toxic precipitation, and leaching of contamination from buried waste all cause damage to the water supplies, whether they are lakes, rivers, or underground wells. Consequently, the organisms which reside in this polluted water, mainly fish and aquatic plants, are adversely affected. Fish build up high concentrations of methylmercury, which is similar to mercury, and as I previously mentioned, is one of the byproducts of coal burning and chlorine production. When humans consume this fish, they can experience low-grade mercury poisoning, and babies born from mothers with this poisoning are susceptible to birth defects. Finally, the pollutants which escape industrial facilities as gases add to the toxicity of the atmosphere, and it has been predicted that air pollution may, in the future, be one of the leading causes of death in the world. Because of the widespread, persistent nature of this issue, it will not likely go away with time. Without action, there will be no change, except in the negative direction. Populations in the vicinity of industrial facilities are the most at risk. However, pollutants which carry in the air and chemical runoff leaking into rivers will diffuse so that even if one area might have been safe, it will eventually become endangered. The accumulation of this waste cannot have any positive effects on humans or the environment. Industries need to be held responsible for their waste and should be pressured to develop new, effective methods of removing it from the environment.
Well done?
Yep.